They say legends never die, and then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked death in the face. Today, we're counting down 100 of the most unstoppable Chuck Norris jokes ever told. Buckle up, and remember, Chuck Norris doesn't watch videos. Videos watch him. When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on and he turns the dark off. Chuck Norris counted to infinity, twice. The flu has to get a Chuck Norris shot every year. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he's not lifting himself up. He's pushing the earth down. Chuck Norris doesn't breathe. Air hides in his lungs for protection. The boogeyman checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris once threw a grenade and killed 50 people. Then it exploded. Chuck Norris tears cure cancer. Too bad he's never cried. Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Chuck Norris sleeps with a pillow under his gun. Time waits for no man, unless that man is Chuck Norris. There's no evolution, just creatures Chuck Norris allowed to live. Black holes are where Chuck Norris punched space too hard. Chuck Norris can hear sign language. Chuck Norris can unscramble eggs. When Chuck Norris does math, calculators panic. Newton didn't discover gravity. Chuck Norris just dropped an apple once. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. The speed of light slows down near Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris once ordered a Big Mac at KFC and got one. When Chuck Norris enters a store, he already owns everything inside. Ghosts sit around the campfire and tell Chuck Norris stories. When Chuck Norris logs into Zoom, everyone stands up. Chuck Norris can delete the recycling bin. Chuck Norris can microwave cold. When Chuck Norris lifts weights, the weights get stronger. The only time Chuck Norris was wrong was when he thought he'd made a mistake. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are now known as giraffes. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the crap out of it. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. The chief export of Chuck Norris is pain. Outer space exists because it's afraid to be on the same planet as Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. When Chuck Norris was born, the doctor said, "Congratulations, sir." Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd. No one fools Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris crosses the street, cars look both ways. Chuck Norris once made a Happy Meal cry. There's no Ctrl key on Chuck Norris's keyboard. He's always in control. The last digit of pi is Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can win a staring contest with the sun. Chuck Norris can hear colors and see sounds, and both apologize for existing. When Chuck Norris falls in water, Chuck Norris doesn't get wet. Water gets Chuck Norrised. The dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once. You know the rest. Chuck Norris can start a fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together. When Chuck Norris steps on a Lego, the Lego cries. Chuck Norris can download Netflix movies onto a VHS tape. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits. When Chuck Norris goes camping, bears hang their food in trees. Chuck Norris has a diary. It's called the Guinness Book of World Records. And that's it. 100 jokes about the one man who made the word unstoppable blush. Hit that like button before Chuck Norris hits you, and subscribe if you value your life. Chuck Norris approves this video.